Coco, Karina, Kathy, Zoe.
I'd like to say the only real benefit of being valedictorian is the ego boost and not having to walk last today. Hi, I'm Coco Zoe. I have three main fears: cicadas, heights, and public speaking. While I'd like to say that speaking here today is a great honor, that last fear impairs my ability to do so. I actually wrote this speech just earlier this week because I was just grinding Minecraft and procrastinating this entire thing. We humans cling to memories, a core element of nostalgia. However, no matter how hard we try to remember, we will always forget. In 5 seconds, you'll forget your current thoughts. In 5 minutes, you'll forget the reaction of the person sitting next to you. In 5 hours, you'll likely forget my words. In 5 years, you'll forget many of the peers graduating with you today. Given enough time, practically any memory can be lost. Clinging on to these memories and the relationships attached to them is a meaningless endeavor because you're fighting a losing battle, which ties directly into the fear of being forgotten. Today, we're graduating and moving on to a new stage of life. We'll be moving to new campuses, forging new friendships, which means the friends we've made here will likely be left behind. This means that you will be forgotten by people that you've stayed up until 3 a.m. with, devote your crushes to, and spent nearly every day with at school. And it's alright to fear this change. The fear of being forgotten is universal, because many believe it is essentially equivalent to living a meaningless life, and we all want to live a life worth remembering. However, we've all achieved this fundamental goal. Humans are social creatures by nature. A basic desire for belonging drives us to interact with others and mimic others' actions, behaviors, and quirks, even if we're not aware of it. This unconscious mimicry keeps close friends and family present, even if consciously forgotten. Over these 4 years, many of my friends have influenced me in some form or fashion, causing me to adopt some of the traits they regularly exhibit. For example, at times I'll say that I let my intrusive thoughts win, something I originally heard from Elena Welser when she sprayed a dog named Big Eye with a hose at gardening club. By the way, for any underclassmen out there, please join gardening club. This is not a sponsored advertisement, don't worry. Contact me on Instagram to get more information, or you can queue with hundreds of rewards for 2 to 3 hours and you'll eventually find me. Another example is Haley Anson and her habit of drawing smiley faces on other people's notes. Elaine Nguyen and her love of M-dashes, fostering my appreciation for them. Katya and Karen Solis and their card playlists, expanding my music taste beyond just moody pop. In a way, I'll never forget these people or anyone that I've spent a considerable amount of time with. Their actions, patterns of speech, and behaviors all compose a part of who I am. Famous historical figures, scientists, and celebrities are remembered for what they've done rather than who they are. The rest of us, however, have our own ways of living on, through unconscious memory. In a way, remembrance through unconscious mimicry is far more intimate and significant than through fame. We've all accomplished such a significant feat. Most of us just aren't aware of it yet. Rest assured, we will live on past our deaths. As we graduate today, I want to leave you with this idea that you won't be forgotten and will live on in your impacts on others. You've forged the people around you already, but what do I know? I have no life other than grades and Minecraft. When asked what impression I wanted to leave through this speech, I replied, I just want to leave.
Good job.